Good afternoon, nice quick video today. Good old favourite. So we've got potatoes, carrots, onions, and we're going to use the old corned beef. Cheap, quick, easy dinner, and it's all going to be done in the tagine. Right, we'll crack on. We'll get some nice potatoes peeled, and then we'll get the onions there. Oh, not very good, them potatoes are. Bit minging inside, but never mind. So we'll get these done. This is the last potato we're getting peeled here. Then we'll get rid of these potato peelings, and then we'll move on to the carrots and the onions. And then we'll be cracking on with the cooking. There we go. So we'll get rid of these now. Just quickly show you. So we've got the potatoes in a pan on the hob. They'll get 5 minutes just to soften up slightly before we put them into the tagine. So they're on there now. Right, so we're going to crack on with these carrots. We've got a couple of larger carrots here. And there's some of the baby ones that was left off the other day that we used. So they're all going to go in. Basically just peeling the larger ones. And then the smaller ones I'm just going to cut in half. Not bother peeling them ones, not worth it. So that's that done. So we've got the carrots done. So we've got the carrots cut up nice and small so they'll not take long to cook. We'll come to the onion and we'll slice the onion into bits. And this will be going straight into the tagine. Not a very big onion. Oh, there's only left now, I'll get some more. Get this onion chopped up. Basically just sort of salty off in the tagine, the onion. So that's the onion done there. And all the bits. Right, there you go. Last but not least, the good old corned beef. Now, I think you either love this or you hate it. Personally, I love it. Cheap, simple. It's really tasty. Also, no, it's got quite a bit of fat on corned beef, which I tend to leave on. It breaks down in whatever you're cooking and just adds the flavour. Some people like to remove the fat off it, some people don't. But look at that, lovely, really nice. So that's on the plate ready. Another one of our favourites as well, which we sometimes do, is corned beef chips and baked beans. You might not think it, but baked beans and corned beef go really well together. As the juice gets into the corned beef, it's lovely. Worth a try as well. I might do that in the future as a little recipe. Right, we've got onions in the tagine now, so we're going to just quickly saute them off. Not really trying to brown them, we just want to saute them and get them sort of cooking on a little bit. Give them a little mix, a little stir up, and let them do their thing. There we go. Couple of minutes and they'll be done. They'll be sauteed off ready. And then we'll get the corned beef in. Yeah, it's sizzling away now. Lovely. Turn that down just a tad so it doesn't brown them off much. Also, added while onions is cooking now, we've knocked a quick little chicken stock up. I tend to use the chicken stock rather than the beef stock. It's just lighter in colour and it's just a little bit lighter in taste really. But seems to go well with the corned beef and potatoes. Right, so onions is just starting to go a little bit translucent there. So now what we're going to do, we're going to get our corned beef. The corned beef's going to go in, but on a very low heat now because you don't want the corned beef breaking up too much yet. So we're just going to put that in there now. That's going to get 1 minute or so with the onions. And it's at a very low heat, so be careful with that one. Put the lid on, give that a minute or so. There you go. So basically while it's done, it's rendered a little bit of the fat off the corned beef. So next we're going to go in with the potatoes. I'll just grab them That's the potatoes in. You can just see the corned beef starting to break up a little bit now, which that's fine because it just all goes into the juice. It'll be lovely. And last of all, I'm just going to grab the carrots. Right, so there we go. Carrots in there. A bit of carrots. Now on top of that, got a little bit of rosemary on the top. A little bit of oregano, which if I can get the lid open, just down at one hand. A little bit of dried oregano and a touch basil over the top of them. And we'll grab the stock if I can, as I see it, one-handed again. So I've got the stock. I'm just going to check it. And we'll get the stock in there. And that's basically it. We'll let it cook and do its thing now. Now you can either do this on the hob, or if need be, these tagines, brilliant, can go in the oven as well. So it's entirely up to yourself. There we go, we'll get that cooking now. So how good is that looking? Corned beef, potatoes, carrots and onion. Meat out of the tin. Lovely. And we're all ready. So let's get this served, see what it's like. Oh, look at that. Proper comfort food, isn't it? Beautiful.
That's what you need on a cold, wintry day like today.
Steaming my lens up. Now it is all served. Corned beef, potato, carrots, onions in the gravy. Proper comforting food. Lovely. Get that down your neck.